Hey everyone, this is totally Sassy T from 803. I just wanted to come on here and do a quick live while I'm on break to debunk some lies. Hey Red Ann, 1 in a million, PBS 5428, Yvonne Wilson, Nisa Najib. Hello, Miss Cheryl H. Tuck. Hello, y'all. I just wanted to come on here and clear up some stuff. Um, and I'm just going to let this be part one of the live, and then we'll do part 2 or 3 of the live later. Okay. But let's see. Yvonne Wilson, Tasha Robinson. Y'all remember all things on this channel is a lot is for entertainment purposes only. It is for investigating, it is for telling the truth, it is for we do reality TV over here, we do um reality over here, we do it all. Okay, so if I don't speak to everyone, please forgive me. I'm on my lunch break, so I'm having to do this pretty quickly. Okay, y'all, so y'all know, I know y'all have heard, hey, I'm Lisa Foster, Chevelle Carter, Katora, my member Tasha Robinson, Fab Queen 1, Red Ann, Kathy Hudson, Yvette Bell, welcome Gloria Williams, Diana Flew, the Alley Cat, okay, Mrs. Edith, Ms. T Zeta Mom, T Zeta Mom, and I think it's pretty much Chris Stephanie. Hi, Miss Sugar Mama. Listen, I know y'all don't seen that boy's the guy's video from last night, and there were a bunch of lies that were told. Um, One lie is that Mel brought her on Kiki on this show, knowing that she was not ready to come on this show. Another lie was she used Mel for her personal gain. Now, I want y'all to listen to something, and then we're gonna talk about it. Now, I got several clips, but this clip we're gonna talk about right here. Now, hold on.
But before we even come to this season, because we were trying to get to you,
definitely. I'm not to the show with Melody to spite my cousin. That's not true.
Okay.
Melody and I actually met before she even knew Tisha.
Oh,
we
wow.
met years and years ago because we were the same undergraduate major.
Okay.
Okay. And shoot, I'm sorry, he messed me up. I'm sorry, y'all. Not like just came in. We were Melody and I were the same undergraduate major in
college.
In college, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It was her undergraduate major, my master's major in college. So while I was getting my master's in English education, she was also getting her undergrad degree.
Okay.
In that. So that's how we became familiar with one another.
Okay.
And we share a common best friend.
Okay.
One of my previous colleagues, who was an English professor with me, is also best friends with Melody.
Okay.
So that's how she and I know each other. We've known each other since about 2007.
Okay.
So it's been over 10 years at this point.
Okay.
About that, because they look at it as, well, Tisha and Melody are friends, and Melody didn't know Kiki. She just came and got Kiki to pull her onto the show against her cousin. It was not like that at all.
Okay.
There had been talks about me coming onto the show even from the first season.
Okay.
But
with Melody, or because obviously you knew Tisha from way longer than Melody.
Yes.
Okay.
But it was with Melody the first season because there were some. I declined because there were some things going on. Okay. We were gonna come on TV making it look like we were against each other. Okay. So I said, no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until I think, there's a better chemistry between Melody and Tisha, because I don't want to be caught up in the middle of their drama. Now, I don't even know if the problem was that. I think that at first the problem started out because as Melody was dealing with her issues with her husband, Tisha as a friend couldn't understand to kind of back up and give her that space and don't take it personal when she's not as chummy as she was before.
Right, because that's a lot.
Kids and, you know, all these cheating allegations start being, going back and forth between the guys. Then it was like the women kind of got involved,
right?
And things just went downhill from there. Actually, she's 2 weeks older than I am.
She's 2 weeks. Okay, so you're around the same age. So that's
the same age.
We'll call it a wash. What was your relationship like growing up?
We did not have a relationship when I was growing up, and we kind of get into this on the show a little bit because I was not allowed to be around my father's side of the family when I was growing up. There was this my grandparents had this, especially my grandfather had this stigma about people from low income housing, and
there it is. There it is. That sounds more like AL using people. It's sad. He's delusional. AL needs help. He is destroying himself slowly but surely. I'm just saying, AL is mental, in my opinion. There it is. The reason why Wanda has a problem with Connie is because, and her brother, is because she didn't grow up her dad grew up in that environment. Her dad didn't want his child growing up in that environment. Connie did not want her child going to that environment because her dad knows what will happen and what goes on in the environment. And at the time this was taking place, y'all got to remember, Missy Bad, I'm going to let it go, but I ain't going to let it go in a lie. I'm not going to let that go in a lie. Hey, Alicia W, G Squad, 68. Hey, my members, to be real. I'm not going to let them lie on her. I'm not. So, number one, her dad didn't want her going over there in the housing because he grew up in it. He knew exactly. He was protecting his daughter. Number two, Wanda has been mad ever since that because Wanda says in her not verbal way that, they look down on us. That's why she can't stand Connie to the day. It ain't got nothing to do with her being Kiki mom. It's got everything to do that Connie came up in a better housing, had better education, had a better mother, had a better everything. And then when her brother got Connie pregnant, it was all hell broke loose. Okay. Connie's parents expected more out of her. And when she got pregnant at 16 with Kiki, that's when Wanda and them started talking down on her, started doing all this, started doing that, started doing this. Y'all, these people are trying to make it seem as if Mel brought her on this show to make it to go against Kiki. Tisha. Number two, Kiki said out her own mouth on this interview, which I got, that Mel, in fact, let y'all hear it. Hold on. Let y'all hear it. All right. Let me see if I can get it to that
season. But before we even come to this season, because we were trying to get to you,
I'm to the show with Melody to spite my cousin. That's not true.
Okay.
Melody and I actually met before she even knew Tisha.
Oh,
we met years and years ago because we were the same undergraduate major.
Okay.
And shoot, I'm sorry. He messed me up. I'm sorry, y'all. My son just came in. We were Melody and I were the same undergraduate major in
college.
In college. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It was her undergraduate major, my master's major in college. So while I was getting my master's in English education, she was also getting her undergrad degree.
Okay.
So that's how we became familiar with one another.
Okay.
And we share a common best friend.
Okay.
One of my previous colleagues who was an English professor with me is also best friends with Melody.
Okay.
So that's how she and I know each other. We've known each other since about 2007.
Okay.
So it's been over 10 years at this point.
Okay.
About that, because they look at it as, well, Tisha and Melody are friends, and Melody didn't know Kiki. She just came and got Kiki to pull her onto the show against her cousin. It was not like that at all.
Okay.
There had been talks about me coming onto the show even from the first season.
Okay.
But
with Melody, or because obviously you knew Tisha from way longer than Melody.
Yes.
Okay.
But it was with Melody the first season because there were some. I declined because there were some things going on.
Okay.
We're gonna come on TV making it look like we were against each other.
Okay.
So I said, no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until I think, there's a better chemistry between Melody and Tisha, because I don't want to be caught up in the middle of their drama. Now, I don't even know if the problem was that. I think that at first the problem started out because as Melody was dealing with her issues with her husband, Tisha, as a friend, couldn't understand to kind of back up and give her that space and don't take it personal when she's not as chummy as she was before.
Right, because that's a lot.
And all these cheating allegations start being going back and forth between the guys. Then it was like the women kind of got involved,
right? And
things just went downhill from there. Actually, she's 2 weeks older than I am.
She's 2 weeks. Okay, so you're around the same age. So that's
the same age.
We'll call it a wash. What was your relationship like growing up?
We did not have a relationship when I was growing up, and we kind of get into this on the show a little bit because I was not allowed to be around my father's side of the family when I was growing up. There was this my grandparents had this, especially my grandfather had this stigma about people from low income housing. And so because my father was from the projects, he would not allow me to go into that environment.
Okay.
So, and he didn't like the fact there was also a lot of tension already because my mom was a teenage mother.
Okay.
And she comes from a very prestigious, strict household. So it's she's not a preacher's daughter, but close enough.
Okay. So so you guys have
my father and her mother. Our sister brother.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. So your mother getting probably of the dynamic started.
Absolutely.
Okay, that gives us a lot of clarity.
Yeah.
Okay, so growing up, you obviously knew of each other because it can't be that big in Huntsville, right?
Well, we're from Bessemer.
Okay.
Which is right outside of Birmingham. So, but it's not a really big city either. So I knew about my dad. I didn't necessarily know about any of my aunts or uncles or my cousins. I knew about one aunt specifically because she used to come and pick me up sometimes.
Okay.
But I didn't really know a lot about the rest of the family until I became a teenager.
Okay.
And when I was 13, I said I wanted to know my family for myself because I always thought about them, wondered about them, And I reached out to my dad and we built a relationship. And I started to have a relationship with Letitia.
Okay.
So Kiki is speaking fast. This is the truth that Kiki is speaking. Body language is everything. Her tone was everything. She told her truth. Nobody really knows the conversation Kiki had before her demise. As far as we know, Kiki could have been threatening. I'm just saying, too many fingers are being pointed. Arlene Bentley and Miss Zeta Ma, I don't look at it that way. What I'm trying to say, what they're spewing out on this other channel is lies. They're trying to say that Melody brought her on to go after Tisha's marriage and attack Tisha. Out of Kiki's mouth, Kiki says that is not true. She also says before the show, her and Mel were friends. So one Christmas, and I'm going to play this tonight, okay? One Christmas, before the show, they were all going to Mel's house. And that's when Kiki and Almeen was supposed to go. Marceau and Tisha were going. Well, come to find out, they got there, Marceau and Tisha, and started telling all her business. Kiki didn't know nothing about this for like months later. a friend at their job, because it was a call center. Tisha worked at a call center. She confided in this other friend, and she told Kiki, hey, Tisha never been over there at Mel's house talking about you, telling her about your drug problem and talking about, thieving and all this stuff. And she said out of her mouth that hurt her so bad, because Tisha had been the one to try to take her. She was clean at this point. Tisha had took her um, to the rehab center. And at this point, and she had got out in September, she had been clean for about 4 months. She had been clean. She was doing good. And then she found out through friends at work that Tisha had done this. Now, she's speaking this herself. There were other things that were told to Melody, and I'm not going to repeat it because I told y'all I knew about all this when Kiki first came on the show. I told y'all this. Y'all can go see my first videos or whatever y'all want to go see. But I told everybody that follow me know what I said. They really talk bad about Kiki. Okay. So this is debunker number one. No, Mel didn't bring her on here for that. Kiki said out her own mouth she was ready to come on because she thought Tisha and Mel had, was in a good space. Okay, she thought she was on a good space in a good space with Mel, so she said it was a good time for her to come on. All right, this thing gets deeper. Because I told y'all, Tisha, this thing with us, that was made up. That was a lie. It was made up by Tisha. Stormy's makeup artist was told Stormy about it. Stormy told Kiki. Now, do I know if Stormy was a innocent bystander because Tisha was jealous of Stormy and Kiki's relationship? Absolutely, I believe it. I believe that they fed this to Stormy's makeup artist, and Stormy was talking to Kiki about it, and Kiki was like, what? And then come to find out, they were trying to fire Kiki's makeup artist because they tried to blame it on her, that she was the one that started the rumor, but it wasn't her at all. Okay? This whole Bugs thing was a plot to get Kiki off the show. And I'm going to tell you why I know this. Because that dude couldn't even keep his lies straight. And once he backslid, they took that darn contract from him. And he didn't have his barbershop any longer. Okay? Y'all better read into these. Scott set Kiki up. And then they trying to pussy pop and backpedal. Baby, we finna debunk, okay? I got it all right here. We gonna talk about this thing. No. What you ain't gonna do is come on here and try to make Kiki and Mel look like a bunch of liars, because that ain't gonna happen on Sassy T from the 803, baby. I don't play them games because, baby, out of the mouth of the one who went through it, she said it all. And I told y'all that Tisha never wanted Kiki on this show. She even said it. Now they're saying Mel should have known she wasn't ready for this show. Yeah, she was ready. She came on the show. She made a sound mind. She was a sound body. She was a soul. She was ready to come on the show. She agreed to come on the show. Mel didn't push her on this show. That was a grown woman making a grown woman decision. But y'all want to come on here and play games. Okay, we're going to play games tonight. It's going to be real good. Real good. Okay? Real good. When the universe spin the block, better know as karma. When them comes at their loved ones, I hope they can keep the same energy, because this ain't it right. Hey, Sis Akia. Hey, Sis, I like how you are consistent with the facts and truth. Day ones, always. This situation is bigger than Melody. This is about Wanda and her brother. No, this ain't even about her brother. This is about Connie. Wanda is jealous of Connie because Connie gave Kiki everything Kiki could have and Wanda could not. This is what that's about. And now, even in death, they still listen at Wanda. Her mama. This ain't got a damn thing to do with how you feel about your niece. This got she don't like Kiki because of her mama. She never had. And she always have plotted Tisha against Kiki. No matter what. You better remember, she thinks she better than you. I seen women and aunts like her every day. And I can tell you every conversation her and Tisha done had just because I know low down gutter snipes like that. Period. She ought to be a damn shame of herself. Just lost a sister. Now done turned around and lost a niece. And you trying to deflect, project, and not protect. Girl. And agreeing with Funky Dineva. What the hell? Y'all, I know I'm on break. I got to get back in. But I had to come at least 20 minutes to let y'all know. We're going to debunk all this tonight. Okay? Hey, soul sister, that means what you complicit with lies. Yes. Hey, Juanita Bryant, maybe she intended to share her story, but it turned into she intended to share her story because she was getting a fan base, Juanita. They plotted. Guess what happened? Didn't I tell y'all? They plotted this. They told a lie. It was between Marceau, Tisha. Because guess what Tisha did? She said, what you know about this rumor? Kiki said, what rumor? Then Tisha told her the rumor. She said, I don't know. I don't know. I see what I can find out. She confides, her makeup artist said, yeah, I heard the rumor, but I didn't start it. That came from Stormy. Her and Stormy talked about it. Then Kiki tried to investigate it. But Kiki didn't know she was investigating a lie. I told Kiki, I said, Kiki, they setting you up. Don't fall for it. Then when Kiki found out and the threesome stuff came out, guess what happened? Tisha said, you trying to mess with my marriage. You did it. She turned on Kiki like a damn snake that she is. Okay? She shedded her skin and became a bigger snake. That's what she did. Her and her raggedy, crooked leg husband. Okay, Kiki also said that Tisha knew she was coming on the show. Yes, they talked about it. And she said that drink thrown in her face and all that. She said Stormy already knew what was going down way before the cookout was going down. Y'all, we're going to talk about, hey, Taisha, Jay, we're going to talk about tonight, ALFD and M better get themselves together and get ready for storm. Strong, that's getting the storm that's getting ready to brew, baby. Robert Emery Jones, hey, Arlene Bentley, Marceau, Tisha, Maurice, Kimmy, all talk bad about Kiki. They did, got them too, out of their own mouth. Okay, got them. Okay. We all know Melody didn't do that. Melody just wanted someone to say what we all knew by bringing Kiki on the show. We all knew the Scotts brought up the drug accusations to the host. Yes. They trying to gaslight, baby. You can't gaslight me because I know the truth. I've been telling y'all this since day one. They can't debunk me because I knew it. I knew everything. Marceau and Tisha are very immature and hateful. Very immature, very hateful, very low vibrational, don't have anything else to do, want fame so bad that they would set her own cousin up to take the fall. And they took all of this to production, and production knew about it. And Kiki, y'all, they sat there and said that Stormy left Houston. Stormy didn't leave Houston. Stormy was in a hotel room in Houston. And Kiki wasn't supposed to show up. Production went and told Kiki to go. Y'all ain't gonna do this. No, baby. No. Y'all ain't gonna do this. So Carlos, You might be in some trouble. You keep on pushing this narrative. You keep on, just like I got when you was pushing about her being on drugs. Y'all was talking about methadone. You wasn't showing up methadone. If your nurse on the platform had told you methadone don't show up in pee, methadone shows up in blood, then you would have known. But you knew. Y'all antagonized, y'all agonized, y'all attacked, y'all degraded, y'all try to break her spirit, and y'all did it. And it's all on y'all. AL, you got just as much to do with this as anybody else. You went out there, you show everybody heard her voice talking, all this stuff. All of it. Nobody over here did that. That was all you. Okay? Guilt will do a lot of things to you. And how you call it, deflection and projection is one of them. As long as they can project this on somebody else, they think it's gonna make them feel good. God ain't gonna make you feel good, baby. The Lord gonna make you see every bit of this, okay? And for you blaming this stuff on Mel and others, that ain't gonna happen, because people finna come out with the debunkers, and a lot of them. All right, y'all. Ooh, child, let me get back in here. Kiki is going to pinch all their evil asses in their sleep. Yeah, I hope she pinches titties. Them nipples is so hard that it feel like a darn hot iron on. Okay? It's a shame people will sell their soul for money. That not even worth it. Jobs pay more than this hostile work environment. Child, yeah, I wouldn't dare. He not. All this is alleged for entertainment and educational purposes. No, it's right there on my screen, baby. It's right there in out of the word, out of the mouth of her. Okay. So yeah, hey Lady Virgo, go get your live. Okay, go get your live, order your live in visionu.com/Miss Carson 7. Okay, go get your live. Okay, there it is on the screen. And I will see you guys tonight. No, Sassy, not the police. Unfortunately, Wanda's big mouth has opened a door for criticism for her and her family. She shouldn't have done that live. Wanda came out just to attack Connie, and that's what she wanted. She always wanted to prove to Connie she's the better mother. My daughter better than yours. This is all that is. Okay? That's all it is. I'm going to disprove her. She ain't no good mama. I don't care where she come from. She was a hoe. She was the one being fast, sneaking over there with my brother. And then they try to look down on my brother and look down on us. That's all it is. Sounds like Wanda has some kind of incest with her brother. Now, I ain't going to say that, Carla. I'm going to say she was mad because the grandfather and the grandmother was looking down on her brother because her brother was from the projects. Okay, God doesn't like ugly, and he sure isn't crazy about pretty, and he will give due justice to those evil dogs. Yep, that's all Wanda trying to do, Naya. What time tonight? 7:45, right before the show, y'all. Okay, but we're gonna talk about some more. And I'm gonna put the rest of the videos together, and we shall. Well, you know what? After the show, we're gonna talk about it after the show, okay? Because I got a lot of videos, y'all, that I'm gonna debunk all this stuff because I wrote down what they said, and I got the video to debunk it. Okay, so did y'all think Kiki was a sacrifice? No, I don't. Hot calling the kettle black. Wanda is a 304 and had the nerve to speak on Kiki's mom. Yeah, Wanda was the one running them streets. Yeah, she got mad. Thanks for that clip. That's the source. Yes, Jam. And I got more. Okay, it's so much more I have. This is going to be the year of me doing the clips and the showing my stuff. Okay, because these people out here crazy. Want to act like you don't know what you're talking about. I've been telling y'all from day one they set Kiki up. including they, yeah, now she gone. Oh, they all looking crazy. Oh, they all running like roaches with the lights on. Oh, I'm gonna blame you. I'm gonna blame you. Oh, we gonna meet together and get our stories together, and we're gonna blame me. No, 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 no. Three baby daddies. Child talking about somebody, mama. Girl, bye. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all have a good one, okay? Get your life. Bye.